Well, it's that time of month again. It's the end of January 2020 and we've been counting our pennies that we spend over the last 5 months. So we started in September. We've had a little bit of a bumpy ride on the way, but we're starting now to settle down. We had some serious expenses with the break-in that we had back in November, where we had to buy, very expensive new locks and other bits and pieces. But this month, so the month of January, has come down to just £708.48. So looking at the daily our daily average since we started counting is very high. In fact, it's £48.80. Let me just check that. Just make sure that we've got that there. Yeah, £48 daily is £48.80, which is a massive amount, I think. And I think we can really reduce that, because that would mean that our annual spend would be almost 18,000. Now, for a retired couple on pretty much no income, we do get some, that's seriously unsustainable. So our daily spend for this month, 708.48 divided by 31, £22.85. So half of our average daily spend over the last 5 months. So that's really good, I think. So £22.85 for the month of January on our daily spend, and that covers absolutely everything we've had to spend out. Now, some of you in the last video on expenses have asked, well, what about servicing for the vehicle, insurance for the vehicle, and other things that come round on an annual basis. Now, what I'm doing is I'm not what they call amortizing that, or I'm not spreading that out. So where we pay £1,200 or £1,300 for van insurance, I haven't allocated £100 a month to that. I'm just gonna, when it comes round in, I think it's July, our monthly spend for July will be massive, but it's real, right? And what this is supposed to do is to help us and to inform you guys what it really costs. So at the end of August, we will be able to say, well, without a doubt, for that year we have spent this much money on travelling around Europe in the way that we do. Now, I will say that there's for this month there's £100 camping fee that I haven't included because we haven't paid anything yet, so it's not come out in January, but it will be £100. It's £12.50 for 7 or 8 nights, I think. So it's about £100. Let's just make sure before somebody says, oh, it's actually whatever it is, €12.50 times 8. That's €100. So it's about 80. What is it? About 82, 83 pounds these days. So there's another 80. So our total spend, if you include camping charges, for January would be £80 more. So it'd be maybe £790 divided by 31 would be £25.40 a day on the daily average, which still from 22 is not so bad, and I think we can reduce it over time a lot more. We can, I think we can keep it down to maybe £20 a day. That's not each, that's total spend. So yeah, Wendy came up with a good idea. Well, let's just not buy anything that we don't have the £20 for. So if we want something for £60, we've got to wait 3 days to save up that £20. You know, and it's like, that's like old time. You know, when we were first together, we used to do that. We had a savings box in our kitchen which was all marked up with the different elements of our living costs, like electricity, gas, rent, and that sort of stuff. And we used to put money, I used to get paid in cash weekly, and we used to put money from that cash pay packet. It used to come in a little brown envelope. We used to take money from that and put it in the different bits for our weekly spend. And sure enough, there was money in the shopping or food shopping, or, you know, and there was, yeah, it was quite a long box. Maybe some of you have seen those, and it really helps us. And I think we can go down that route again. It might be a bit more electronic rather than a cash box. We're not going to keep all our money in a cash box in a van. So it will be electronic, and we'll allocate and save and wait for things rather than just say, well, we need that and we'll get it now. So I'm hoping that we can really keep it down to £20 a day consistently. And I know some of you out there that have seen this before, seen our sort of financial things before. You're doing it. You're keeping your cost down to £20 a day, including all your diesel, your gas, your electric, you know, your water, groceries, insurance, and all the rest of it. So I think we can do that. So, you know, I'm really, really encouraged by this month. It's not going to help next month with having to drive to Sweden again. That's 500 quid in diesel to start. So we can see the cost going up next month, but it's got to be done. And we'll try and cut down our costs while we're up there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did and you found it useful, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell icon next to the subscribe button so that we can send you a reminder for whenever we upload a new video. But thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.